Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am sharing my tips with you on how to create a morning routine. I am a big advocate of morning routines. They are personally ever since I was in high school, I was obsessed with morning routines. And as I've gotten older and kind of learned more about the benefits of having a solid morning routine, I have definitely gotten way more into them. I thought I would just share my tips on how I go about creating a morning routine and kind of what I think about when I'm trying to redesign my morning routine or just kind of switch things up, and how I create a morning routine to be more productive, to help start my day off on a positive note, and all of that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep watching. I upload videos weekly all about my bullet journal, lifestyle videos, as well as travel vlogs. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. With that being said, let's jump into my tips on how to create a morning routine. So when I first started my morning routine, I would say the first time I actually sat down and created a set routine for what I wanted my day to look like, it was probably like, I don't know, 4 years ago, like 2015 or so. Started to read personal development books this time and really heard about the benefits of creating a morning routine. The first thing that I found extremely helpful was to just list out everything that I wanted to do in my morning routine. A book that I really highly recommend for creating a solid morning routine, the Miracle Morning book, is absolutely amazing. And I also recently have heard about the 5 a.m. Club. I haven't personally read it, but it's on my Goodreads list right now. Basically, the Miracle Morning talks about the benefits of having things that benefit your mind, body, and soul all combined into one morning routine. The idea behind the Miracle Morning is that it combines it into a 60-minute period. Now, personally for me, that's a little too condensed. Like, I like to spread it out a little bit more. If you're looking to kind of crunch it down on time, definitely check out the Miracle Morning. It shows you how to do these things in a smaller amount of time. So the first thing you want to do is list out everything that you want to do with your morning routine. For me personally, I focus on my mind, body, and soul. So I will do something for my mind, whether that's reading, listening to a podcast, something kind of educational, like maybe some type of YouTube video, a TED Talk, something like that, something to kind of get my brain thinking. I also like to do something for my soul, so that can be anything from journaling to tarot readings to meditation. Recently, I actually started doing the 5-minute journal, which I'm super obsessed with. It's super quick, and I feel like I have seen so much of a difference in my perspective going through my day, and it literally takes me about 3 minutes to do. And then I also do something for my body. So I will do some type of movement, whether it's yoga, working out, or taking a kickboxing class, something along those lines, just something to get my body moving, get my blood flowing, and get my heart rate up. Once you've listed out everything that you want to do for your morning routine, then you need to look at what time you need to be done with your morning routine. You set that time so you know that you have to be done, ready to go out the door by 8 a.m. or whatever it happens to be. From there, you're gonna time block each item. What I do with this is I basically just sit down and I'll write, even just on a Post-it note, the activity that I want to do. So whether it's reading, journaling, working out, and how long I think it's going to take me to do each thing. So for working out, I know I have to at least allot like an hour to an hour and a half. For reading, I usually give myself 20 to 30 minutes, and journaling takes about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on if I'm actually like long form journaling or if I'm just doing my 5-minute journal. It obviously takes less. So I'll write down how much each item should take, how much time each item should take. And then from there, I will add all of the times together to come up with my block for my morning routine. You can also include getting ready in your morning routine, breakfast, making coffee, letting your pets out, all that stuff. So you want to list everything out that you want to do in that morning routine before you start your day. My morning routine takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get all the way through. I really like that. I think it's a good amount of time. And then I also go and I take a workout class after that. So adding in the workout class, it ends up being a total of about 3.5 hours with my workout. But the nice thing about that is I have very set, like I know how long it takes me to do my whole morning routine. So now I can form my day around that routine. Once you have an idea of how long your morning routine will take in total, then you want to go back and just basically count back with the time and figure out what time you need to wake up in order to complete that morning routine. For me, this is kind of the challenge at first, like when I first started morning routines, because I was not a morning person in any way, by any way, shape, or form. But I feel like over the years, I've definitely grown to be more of an earlier riser. I do have a 3 a.m. morning routine currently up on my channel. My morning routine changes depending on where I am in my life, what I'm doing work-wise, all that stuff. Plus, I don't like to get bored with my morning routine, so I like to switch things up. Since I've gotten Bailey this year, obviously my morning routine has changed slightly because now I have to let out a puppy. And at the time when I first got him, I was house training him, and it was just ugh, crazy. Honestly, if you do not already follow a morning routine, if you're kind of someone like how I was before and you feel like you're just kind of running out the door and just like waking up at the very last second that you possibly can and then hurrying, getting ready and walking out, I feel like having a morning routine in place really helps you slow down and appreciate the morning. When I have my morning routine in place, I feel like I just approach my day on such a lighter, chilled out kind of vibe, you know? And I also feel way more inspired when I do my morning routines compared to the days that I'm in a rush. My very last tip that I have for your morning routine is to actually start prepping for this the night before. If you guys are interested in seeing my current routine, I'd be happy to share all of that with you. I do a lot of the prep for my morning the night before, so that way when I wake up in the morning, it's all laid out for me and I don't have to actually like think too hard. It's just kind of like going through the motions. And once you start creating that habit of a morning routine, it gets a lot easier to follow after the first like week or so. Whether that's laying out your outfit, laying out your workout clothes, putting your journal by your bed. That's a big thing that I do. I leave my book that I'm currently reading by my bed. Like, so everything's kind of ready to go. I pack my gym bag, everything that I need. That way by the time the morning comes around, I can just grab everything and go. The biggest thing if you were thinking about starting a morning routine and you aren't currently following a routine is just keep it really simple at first. When I first started, I think I just stuck with reading, journaling, and working out. Those were the 3 things that I did, and then I would have breakfast and get ready for my day. That alone made me feel really just centered and calm and ready to start my day. So even if you just start with something really basic and simple like that, and then add things as you go, you know, as I've continued on, I've added things like meditation, I've added yoga, I've added my tarot readings, all that stuff. So you can add things as you go to kind of improve your morning routine. Start with the basics and go from there so that way you don't overwhelm yourself. That's what really helped me in the beginning. Those are all the tips that I have for how to create your own morning routine. I am planning on putting together a morning routine, so if you are interested in seeing that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing an evening routine and kind of how I prep for my next morning the night before, definitely leave a comment down below and I can put that together for you if that's something that you're interested in seeing. That being said, I hope you are having a wonderful Friday and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, and I will see you guys next time.